Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary. And for today it is Nox in Assault. And I feel like this is definitely a very good one, because if you look at the opponents, there is an awful lot I can deny with my silence. A lot of obvious setup. If Thanatos comes forward, he will probably go for a scythe. If I silence him, he can't fire it. Athena, if she dashes in and I silence her before she can taunt. You have the Cabrakan. Well, I can't really use my one on him when he uses his one, because it provides him slow and root immunity. But I still feel like it can be very effective, for instance, against Tremors, because I can just place a silence above him and he will stop using his Tremors. And the Tear, of course. Tear very easily countered by Nox, because the root lasts for a very long time and usually it's very difficult to lock down a Tear. But if I'm able to cripple him with a silence on top of it, if he doesn't have purification or anything else that provides him with CC immunity, then he won't be able to get out anytime soon. We also have a lot of root, so we definitely have a very good comp against the Tear. We have the root on the Nuwa with her passive. We have the root on the Spirit Arrow underneath, which can also be detonated, of course, with her weaves. And you have the root on me, as well as the Kumakana, the Kuma with his 2. So definitely an awful lot of roots. As you can see, he's actually using it. Taunt by the Athena. I don't feel like we'll have a big engagement on this one. Kind of playful, this one. I didn't feel like fighting anyway, but the Kuma charge is root. So they kind of countered it a bit. Doesn't matter, both teams have sovereignty. So we'll just start this game off now. Who we want to focus is, of course, the Scylla. If you have taken a look at the builds, they all have protections. And as you can see, the damage on the Thanatos is definitely a lot lackluster. It's just not an awful lot of damage online. Let's see, can we go for the Tear? I have my abilities back up again. I went for the cooldown reduction because I feel like I just need it. Crap. As I casted it, the Cabrakan ultimate came up, so I couldn't really hit that one. I don't think it would actually hit if I used it against that wall, because it can't pass through walls. So that's a bit unfortunate. I tried to deal some damage with it by aiming it aside it, so at least someone would get hit. Ooh, nice damage on the Thanatos. Not enough. The defense is just too much for now. Ooh, nice Tear Juggle as well. That's a lot of damage. I used my meditation. It saved the Thor. I did take a good chunk of damage from that Scylla ultimate, but it definitely saved the Thor. So I guess it was worth it. Was able to heal up my team enough for them to survive that ultimate. If it got reset, she would not only have gotten that kill on the Thor, but also potentially even more kills, because, well, I was quite low as well as I think Kumakana. He still had his passive, but you kind of get what I'm going for. Or what I'm guessing at. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of difficult in some way. I didn't pick up purification beads because I felt like I have a lot of abilities to keep me safe. But I do need to be very careful the entire game until I have my purification, because they just have that much of CCs. And if I get comboed by one of them, I will die. For instance, if I get stuck by the Cabrakan ultimate on top of, for instance, the Athena ultimate or any of the others, or if I get pushed by the Tear in combination with the Scylla damage follow-up, there's just a lot of CCs where I can't do an awful lot if I'm not careful enough. But with my silence, my cripply root, as well as the fact that I do have a very good escape, I feel like I can keep myself safe pretty well. Also, an interesting feature for me, at least, is when I'm low HP and the Thanatos is in the air, if I'm able to get inside a teammate, Thanatos ultimate will go off sooner than my dash will actually go off. So that's a very good counter for the Thanatos as well. If he goes in for the ultimate, I can just hide into a teammate if, of course, he is in the vicinity. Let's see, silence the Tear so he can't juggle my team. I'm able to deter that. Ah, again. Damn it, Cabrakan, with your stupid walls. I did a turnaround. Kinda turnaround ultimate, tried to hit a lot. But unfortunately enough, the Cabrakan wall again in the way. Well done though. I'm not sure if he did it to try and counter me, but I don't know. As you can see again, the third knockup was not confirmed by the tier because of the silence. It's such a good ability to deny a lot. Also when you have a lot of channel abilities, Wind Gust on Isis, Braken's Tremors, Burp on Bacchus. Just a lot of abilities that have a channel ability. Anubis with this one. Anubis is very difficult to deal with the Nox, especially because he's so, well, he stands still a lot. Let's get out immediately. I felt safe enough to get out of the Kuma immediately, and it allows me to use my abilities if it is necessary for saving someone else. We are quite low. It looks like the Thanatos wanted to go for a Scythe. Yeah, if you silence him in time, you can still hear the animation or the sound from the animation, but it hasn't fired just yet. There's a little bit of a charge up on it, and if you use it in time, you can't use it. And as you can see here, he tried to go for the Soul Rip, and a nice double tap by the Thor will secure that kill. Let's get rid of this wall as quickly as possible to, well, at least give him another option to get away. Root cripple on the Braken, and again, nice hammer by the Thor will secure another kill for us. So even though we are all quite tanky and we have been low for a lot of times in this game, ooh, nice root. Team is not close enough to follow up on it, and not too healthy, but still a very good amount of damage on the Scylla, and it is enough, able to adjust my aim enough to get that one, and we are able to pick up the tier as well. Nice setup by the Kuma, allows us to get the abilities underneath. Neath hit her Spirit Arrow as well, which confirmed the, I think, a basic from Nua. I'm not sure. Let's just go for this tower. Looks like our minions did die, so let's just back off a bit. I don't want to tank this, but I can heal up my team with my meditation. So get in the middle, got everyone, and let's go for this tower. We have enough minions, they don't have the best clear, so if we get this tower, we have a lot easier way of dealing with them. As you can see, immediately Athena picked up. Oh, that's oh, he missed. He is very lucky. I don't think Kuma had his passive up, so damn, he's very lucky that Thanatos went for a very quick ult. Beautiful Thor wall. As you saw there, actually getting the Thanatos stuck between a rock and another rock, the wall and the wall. Just very difficult to deal with him. And again, the cripple root silence combo. Tier, rest in pieces. It's just so strong. I really love it against the tier to have that root cripple with the silence on top, as well as the fact that we have another root with the Neath. Ooh, no reset for the Scylla. The Neath just barely survived, and the Kuma had his passive. That's actually very lucky for us, otherwise the Scylla would have definitely went for, well, for us, and it would have been very, very risky. But it looks like we are able to disengage, all quite low on either mana or health, or both. As you can see, the Athena is going for the Neath. Not enough to finish her off. Silence was enough to deter her from immediately going for that taunt. Gave Neath a little bit more time, I think. I'm not sure. Might be an option. But with the meditation, we have mana again. That's also the main reason, actually, or one of the main reasons I went for cooldown. Because the Corona's Pendant provides you so much mana. Let's see, a decent amount of damage. My ult won't finish him, so I will hang on to it. Because the Thanatos can heal up very quickly with his side. He can just hit a minion and heal up for an awful lot. And even if I get some last hits on the minions, it's just way, way more. That's a lot of damage. Can I finish her off? Ah, out of range. Just a bit too much distance on her. Not able to hit her. Ultimate by the Thanatos. Ooh, he just barely got hit by my silence detonate. But not enough damage with my root. Just at rank 3, I think, when I used it. No, actually rank 4. So, it was a good amount of levels on my root. But with the defense they have and the lack of, well, real magical power I have, difficult. Ooh, nice Bracken wall. As I wanted to dash, he used it. It finished me off immediately, but if it didn't, it would have caught me and my dash. So no real way for me to get out. It doesn't matter too much though. I have a good amount of gold. As you can see, I finished off my boots immediately. And I'm kind of looking towards what I want to get next. I think I'm going for Obsidian Shard, because 4 of them are building very tanky. 2 Height of the Urchins. I think if I look at the tier as well as the Thanatos, Bracken has the Bulwark of Hope and Athena has the Heartwood Amulet. So a lot of defense on the enemy side. I could go for Spear of the Magus, but I feel like the Obsidian Shard will be a lot better, especially in the later stages of the game. And a lot better for my ultimate, which I think is more important. Because the argument you could have for the Spear of the Magus is that if I hit my 2-1 combo, my 1 will reduce their their magical protection with the ticks on the 1. And then my 2 will deal its fullest potential damage with the penetration I get from the Spear of the Magus. But with the Obsidian Shard, my ultimate can hit also for a lot of damage with the penetration in addition, without needing to hit my other abilities first. So that's why I kind of went for it. And it provides a little bit more power, so I feel like it's a bit more effective. And like I said, more burst will allow me to do a lot. Let's see, can we finish him off? Looks like the bleed will be enough to finish off the Thanatos. He didn't have enough to heal himself. Beautiful taunt by the Athena. Why didn't I beat that? That's a lot of damage. Picked up by the Scylla as well was, I think, the Neath. I'm not too sure, but we definitely need to retreat at this moment. They are going to hard commit. Purification will be used this time though. The cripple root from the Scylla would have guaranteed my death, especially with their team following up. Looks like we are able to survive for a bit, but we definitely need to be careful. If they will dive this, as you can see, our tower only has 165 HP. And once they realize it, they will definitely go for it as well. So I'm kind of already staying a little bit to the back, because if I'm staying in front of the tower, there's no real way for me to get out in time with the amount of chase abilities they have. Of course, the Athena taunt, as you can see, I used it inside the Kuma just in time, able to avoid the taunt, immediately getting out so I don't get pulled as far. Nice. That's a very powerful tool if you're able to pull it off. If she caught my dash before I got into the Kumakana, I would have been in a lot more trouble. Then I probably would have been engaged on by the enemy team, because they would have had the guaranteed kill, I feel like. The Athena taunt lost for a very long time, didn't have purification, quite low on HP, dash down as well, so afterwards, even if the taunt passes, no real escape ability left. But it's fine. So, it's kind of a stalemate. It is pretty even, to be honest. Even though we are ahead in kills, their team is still very, very scary. If they get a good CC comp out or a good ultimate combo, I mean, they can Bracken Wall into a lot of their ultimates is insane. Ultimate use there to make sure that we deal a lot of damage. Breaking the wall for the Noir to get out. Definitely something you want to do. It's only 3 basic attacks since the change they made to him. And that's definitely a lot better, because not only you know that you can always get rid of it in 3 basic attacks. 3 basic attacks is a lot less than it used to be at a higher rank. Ooh, a lot of damage. Able to pick up the Scylla, the highest damage dealer, as well as the Bracken with my basics. And now only the tier is left. Looks like we will be able to chase him down if we are able to confirm that. And a beautiful spirit arrow from the Neath will confirm my 1 as well. Able to pick up everyone on the opponent's side. And with a Noir, we'll be guaranteed to get at least this tower. Looks like she does want to return to the base, which is fine. I think she has a lot of gold. I'm not sure if she died just yet. So getting items online, do it at the moment that is safe. We got the tower. I don't think we would have gotten the Phoenix anyway, even though with her we might have had minions. The Thanatos and Athena are here to defend. So, yeah, we can still try to go for it. But the others are respawning now as well, with a couple of seconds left on the other opponents. So definitely something to take into consideration. That's a lot of damage. What? Oh, I think the Neath actually has Bluestone Pendant. Because the Thanatos died in the air, and there are only 2 items I think hunters can get that deal bleed damage. Well, the Neath of course. It's either Malice. She critted and the Malice proc finished him. Or it was the Bluestone Pendant, which is definitely an option. Let's go for some damage on the Scylla. Definitely will deter her a bit. Not too much of course, but it will make it a lot easier to finish her off. And she needs to take a better care for her positioning. And sometimes that's underestimated, because I could have gone for 2 Guardians, but they take almost no damage from it. Even though I have a decent pen. But I don't have an awful lot of power, so I feel like going for the Scylla is a bit better. As you can see, a lot of damage on the Athena. Went in and got silenced immediately. Thor stunned a bit off the mark, but it doesn't matter too much. but I will root him out. We can't confirm the Athena ultimate with that. Can we break the wall? Ah, that's unfortunate. He might have been able, or she might have been able to get out if Nua and I focused the same wall from the Cabrakan, because we both were basic attacking, but we both were basic attacking another one before I realized we both had the wall down, which we were, well, dealing with. Let's see. Let's go for the root. He is inside the tower range, and he had to go for that, because, ooh, probably not the best idea. Let's get purification, let's get out if I can. Bit unfortunate. Let's go for Thanatos. He's very low. Ultimate will confirm. Another kill in the pocket. Scylla wants to engage on me, but as you can see, a lot of damage. Took a Phoenix shot as well, and she's immediately at the same HP as I am. But I do need to be careful. They have a very good dive comp. Oh, well, that's kind of what I meant. They have a very good dive comp. I didn't know he had his blink up. Nice blink. He did it also in a way that he was immediately able to confirm the damage, because if he was a little bit more, if he was a little bit further away from me, he would have needed to walk a bit, and I would have been able to dash out or dash away from him. But a nice blink just next to me. I wanted to try and defend, but I didn't expect the blink to come out, to be honest. But there was a lot of damage. So I don't have enough gold to get what I actually wanted. I wanted the Bancroft's Talent for the additional power, and when I'm low in HP, even more power, which is definitely very potent. I think it's at 25 or 30% HP, where you get 100 additional magical power from your Bancrofts, in addition to the 100 it already provides, so it's a lot of power on that item. But I went for a Divine Rune, so my reasoning behind it is, if I combo someone and he survives, he will have a tougher time healing up. Also, I've been able to confirm my abilities very well this game, so I'm not too afraid that the Divine Rune isn't procced. Usually I don't like Divine Rune on Nox, but I feel like in this game, with the amount of meditations they have as well, every single one of them has meditation, and they are all quite tanky. Two of them have a self-heal, the Thanatos as well as the Tear. Rooted the Tear. Soul Reaver proc as well. Can I confirm with ultimate? Doesn't look like it. A lot of damage, and I can't get out. I did have purification. The wall wasn't down, and the taunt was just way too long. Got picked up immediately. Well played by the enemy team. Nice combination by the Athena taunt, the ultimate from the Cabrakan, the seismic shift. I'm not sure, but just a lot of damage. Nice control. Not an awful lot I could have done. Maybe I could have saved my ultimate for CC immunity, so if I used it at the right moment, I would have not been CC'd by the Cabrakan Athena combo. And as you can see, the Defender of Olympus also did a good amount of damage, and that Crush actually dealing the same amount of damage as two ultimates from the Guardians combined. So she definitely has a lot of damage online. I don't have any health items, so I am quite squishy. As you can see, only 1700 HP, which is not a lot. But this game given, it is still very close. We definitely have a good opportunity. I mean, our Phoenix is down, but we are with 3 to defend, so we do need to be a little bit careful. But I feel like we have a good opportunity. Sorry, proc again. They are going to engage on the Thor, and they will be able to confirm him. Scylla ultimate connected as well. But we will defend. We will never give up. Not hit by the Crush. He wanted to go for the ultimate. Did you see that? He already had the animation going. Ooh, bit off the mark with the ultimate. I wanted to damage the Scylla again to make sure that she is a bit lower, but it doesn't look like she can. Mess actually that prevented me from hitting my root, but he was still too long in my silence, is picked up by it. Our Phoenix is almost respawning. We might be able to defend this one. Ooh, bit off the mark. She's actually going for me. Use my purification. If I didn't, I would have been hit by the Defender of Olympus as well, which is definitely a bad situation. Tyr is probably going for the push. Able to silence him at least to kind of save the Neath, or at least help the Neath. And it does look like we have the advantage now. It is 5 on 3. We definitely need to go for this chase. I silenced out the Athena. Thor stunned her again. Another stun. She just can't get a dash out. Oh my god, poor Athena. I didn't hit my 1, but my 2 was enough to deter her from being able to dash away. Damn. That's a lot of CCs. We definitely have a good amount of CCs, but if we combine them at the right moment, there's not a lot they can do. Silence out the... Let's go for the point blank ultimate. I can't aim. Actually, I think she would have dashed away soon enough, even if I aimed correctly. But still, feels bad I missed it. Yeah. Oh crap. Go Bracken. Let me get into a teammate. Okay, I'm fine. He's not going to engage any further. I have my Soul Reaver up again. The fact that they changed this cooldown and the amount of damage it does, I feel like it's pretty good. It now has I think it has a 45 seconds. Let's go into a teammate. Just in time, able to get out as well. Didn't deal the damage. The Noir was able to finish him off. But getting inside the teammate, like I said, is the best way of defense for the Nox. I can dash away just in any direction. But if he takes that into consideration, he will wait a bit with his ult. But if I would go into a teammate, what is he going to do? Hit my teammate? Even if he is in threshold, he will only kill my teammate. So, nice. Very nice comeback. We were able to win, even though our Phoenix did get destroyed twice. And they were pushing our Titan. They just weren't able to push through our defenses enough to finish off the Titan. And with that, we were able to pick up the victory. It also had kind of to do with the fact that I didn't have enough damage on the Titan. With 4 tanky characters and a Scylla, you don't have as much Titan damage as we do with, for instance, Neath, Thor. Their basic attacks just have a lot. And as you saw there, just barely most damage of the game, which is pretty impressive. I'm almost never able to do that with Nox, because she is so much single target focus with a 2-1 combo, and ultimate more difficult to confirm on multiple enemies. I feel like getting most damage as Nox is very good, especially with an 8-2 Noir with a global ultimate that can't be missed. Not bad. I'm glad with this game. It went very well. If I would have changed my build up a bit, I would have gotten rid of the Divine Rune. I think it worked out pretty nicely, but I feel like I wanted to get the power a bit more. And I would have finished off my build with a Rod of Tahuti to round up my power, getting an insane amount of damage out. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this Nox gameplay. I know I've had one not too long ago, but I feel like this one is just very nice as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.